Hi everybody and welcome back. This is April with Plan with April. As you can see, Kay was at my desk this weekend. Oh, that girl, I tell ya. She is a hoot. She also found my Disney Happy Planner pack with all the villains in it, and she was like, Grandma, this is the bomb. I'm like, I know. She loves that stuff. All right, so hopping right in, I wanted to show you my work 2023 Hobonichi Techo. Techo? I don't know. It is the A5. It's the larger one. And I've done some things in it that I thought I should share. Number one, I work Monday through Friday. I don't work Saturday or Sunday. And if I do, it is a rarity. And I can't tell you the last time I worked a Saturday or a Sunday. So when I ordered this, of course, it's a full week. And I did get this one in the English version. This is the first year that it has been offered in the English version. So I did get that. Anyway, because I don't work Saturday or Sunday, I was trying to figure out a way that I could still utilize this and make it work. It drives me nuts to have two blank dailies every week and 2 columns that are blank at the end of the week, each week on my weeklies. So weeklies and dailies needed to be formatted a little bit different. I didn't do anything here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these 2 pages for yet. If you have any ideas, or if you want to tell me how you use them for work, please comment down below. Help me out. I'm imagining I could use my sticker dots and go in there and put like paydays, like mark my paydays with these smaller ones. I think that would work really, really well. But other than that, I don't know what to use this for. And of course, 2022, I don't know. So I'm struggling on this one. I'm struggling on this. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know if I want to write in like my daily pages, because I'm going to be using Saturday and Sunday differently. So maybe put in there what I use them for, whether it be notes or, staff meeting stuff or software stuff. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you use these for when your work planner. Monthlies are generic. I am simply going to be tracking UCR submission in my months, birthdays of my coworkers, all of that good stuff. So I've already gone in there and written some of them in there. That way I have them. And then skipping over to the end of the months, it gives you January 2024, February, and March before it pops into the weeklies, which I thought was pretty generous to give us the first quarter of 2024 in calendar form. So I do like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to go into the first week, and I'm going to show you what I did for all 52 weeks. It did bulk up my planner a little bit. You can see on the side here, it is a lot bulkier than it is when it just, generally comes in the mail when it's delivered. I don't think it's too thick. My spine's still held together really well, so I'm happy with that. You can see I've got some paper sticking up in the front and some paper sticking up in the back. If this bothers me, I will take my little cutter and cut those, but so far, just for the setup stage, it hasn't bothered me at all. So this is what my weeks will look like. I'm trying to make sure we are in frame. Let me scooch over a little bit, sorry. So I have just taken some A5 lined paper and cut it in half and then cut the rings off, the hole punch off. And I have used removable, repositionable glue, which I got. Let me grab. I have a little sample to show you. Or actually, it's the real thing. It's by Elmer's. It's Craft Bond. It's repositional glue stick. I really like this specifically for these things because I have done the entire year. Now, if I get 3 months into the year and I freaking hate this, I can remove it and not hurt my paper at all. So this will come right out. I put this in a few days ago. It will just come right out. So I like that. It is not permanent, but it is permanent enough that it'll stay where I need it to stay, but it's not like the permanent tape runners where it's in there for good and forever. So I've done this to every single week. My plan is to use this column for my distractions for that week. So I always have a plan for the week. I'm going to mark in my hours that I work, and then I'm going to have different trackers. I'm going to have, phone trackers, counter trackers, those things, records requests, when I get them in, when I process them, all of that stuff that I do during the week at a 3,000 foot level. So my week is going to be if I have any scheduled meetings or public fingerprinting, all of that will go in here. Over here, I'm going to put what my distractions were. What were my distractions? Did I get a request to download some video footage for court? Did our software tank out and I needed to spend 4 hours this week on, solving the issues? Or, did our body cams go down and I had to, do a project with that? So that is what this is going to be. This is going to be my distractions for the week. Now, like I said, I went through all the way through to the end of the year. And then I got really creative because remember I told you I work Monday through Friday. I hardly ever work Saturday or Sunday. So I had to get creative. And I thought before I did this layout, I thought I would count how many weekend days there were in the month, and then I would separate those out and make them like notes or places I could put different projects that I was working on for that specific month. And I thought that was a really great idea, and I almost did it. And then I thought how bulky my planner was going to be because I would have to remove every single day because everything would have to be redated. So I decided to put a lined piece of paper down on the first day of the month. You know how we have that blank page? I did a lined page. I just used the same color, or at least similar color, of washi tape to match the month that Hobonichi does. And then I went through and I blocked out with that same washi tape the date header for Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm going to use my dailies Monday through Friday. I'll have these set up. This is going to be like my to-dos, like my meetings, or appointments. I guess I'll probably write in appointments and then I'll put those in because I work 8:30 to 4:30. So this grouping will work really, really well. And then I need to keep track of cases that I send places. So I'm going to create a tracker in here for cases. And then down here, it'll just be like an overview of the day. Not distractions because those are going on the week, but just an overview. And then maybe I'll split this column right here and then do a tomorrow and just start making a list of things that I know I need to do tomorrow. Pardon me, because I know there has never been a day in the last 13 years that I have finished all of my work on that day. So there's always something to forward to the other day. Now, what am I going to do with these pages that are weekend pages? I think what I'm going to use them for is Sunday is going to be the beginning of my week. Just a checklist of things I want to get done that week. At the end of the week is going to be, a week in review. How did I do this week? What parts did I find were really good? What parts did I find were not really good? What do I need to improve on? How many records requests do I still have pending? What is my plan to get them done? And then taking that end of week information and putting it over into the beginning of the week, making my checklist, things that I need to do. And I'm going to see how that works. Regardless of how it works, I did go through and mark off all of my Saturdays and Sundays because I'm not going to use them. And at the top, I will do something like weekend review and then week upcoming or upcoming week plan. That way I've got everything down. And then, of course, we have the end of the month. And I took my washi and I tried to match as close as I could. Of course, I don't have all solid washis, which is fine with me. I will either sticker over these washis on the weekends. I'll either make like little stickers to go over these, or I will hand letter in a really bold font over them. And then if you look on the side, see how you can see there's colors that mark off the different month. There are a few months in here that I need to find the right color. This is more of like a salmon-y pink color, so I didn't find anything in my current washi tape. I know I have some, I didn't find it right off the bat. So I did try to match the month as best as I could. Got the green, and then May. It's gonna be May. I don't know why I say that all the time. Yeah, so just go through, line those out or block those out. And then I've got the first day of the month, it's that clear page. Again, it's the lined paper. And then we've got kind of a greenish that matched this. It's not perfect, but I'm fine with it. And then we've got the beginning of August, which was more of a gray. So I picked one of my skinny grays, and I know it doesn't cover. Again, I'm just going to use either a sticker or, you know, a heavy-handed font to get that done. And then it looks like September I didn't find a color that I really loved. Same with October. November I did find a really pretty printed green that I liked for November. I thought that matched nicely. And that's what that looks like. And I'll probably have to do a sticker over that, you know, for my weekend review and my upcoming week checklist. And then I was still looking for a color to do for December. I don't know that I necessarily want to do this orange again. I may just do a really cool red and green because it's Christmas month, right? And nobody says you have to follow all the rules. So I haven't finished December. That is actually where I was when I thought, oh, you know what? I need to plan this. I need to get this out and on the tube for you. So yeah, I am open to ideas. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're using some of these pages for up here in the front. I think I sold myself on using this for paydays. I'm good with that, but I don't know quite what I'm going to do with this page. This is overwhelming to me. These two pages are like, what in the world am I going to use this for? And what am I going to do to keep up on it, right? Like there's spaces to write down here. There's maybe 3 goals for the each beginning of the month. The more I look at it, the more daunting it feels. So any feedback would be amazing. Let me know what you think about the repositionable glue, if you think that was a good idea. If you've been here for a while, you know very well that I get a really good idea and then halfway through the year, I'm like, oh, maybe I just need a different planner. And while I have done extremely well in the Hobonichi Cousins, this will be my 3rd year in the same planner. And I think I don't think I've ever been in a planning system this long and dedicated to one brand this long. Maybe Erin, but I don't think so. I would have to go back and look. Was I in an Erin Condren for more than 3 years? I don't think so. I don't think so. So anyway, there you have it. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe down below the bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you all on my next video. I hope you have a good week. Love you. Bye.